Let's get that shit started.
Start it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Black Plague Podcast.
Black Plague Patreon podcast.
That's right.
Specifically,
man. Buy our merch.
Podcastplague.com. My shirt came in today. I gotta open that bitch.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Yes, sir. Coca-Cola shirts.
Video, man. You gotta do it.
I got. Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
yo, got some.
I got some swag.
Got some heat.
I got some gasoline right here.
heat.
Look at this.
Gasolina.
And I ordered it in blue because 55th Street.
Yeah.
But I gotta keep it.
Crip Spookman.
Chimp Cripman. Chimp S Cripman.
You're welcome.
You know what the S is for. You already know what the S is for. Don't ask.
Snoop Monkey.
Spook. No, man. It's for Dupe Snog.
He's one of the many rappers that just have a random clothing line.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
I like Snoop Dogg clothing. I'm like, all right, I got some pants from there.
Yeah, I had a shirt.
Them shit's faded immediately.
I had a shirt.
I watched them bitches once, so I'm like, he done got over on me.
Man,
dog.
I'm gonna look clean in these
Oh, that
today, and only today.
Like, that nigga Snoop shit just ran out.
He
boy.
pulled a fast one, brother.
Got him.
That's what he does, man. But
Snippety dizzle.
sniggity diggity. But it's back continuing. He is my master by ZELTARIS.
Woo.
I infiltrated the Discord. I'm there. So shout out to the He Is My Master Discord too.
Oh, word.
We-
Wait, that's an entire Discord dedicated to this? Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, man. Like,
Dude,
man,
did you check to see if there's a Sonic High School one?
fuck no.
No, I don't.
Fuck no. I don't want to be a part
I'm
of it.
gonna be honest with you, brother. I don't think we're welcome there.
Yeah, like I do not
That
want to
nigga
be
had
part of that
Anne
shit.
Frank as a fucking special guest for like the finale. No,
Sonic's out here killing Nazis.
it's like
And Frank the Hedgehog Dragon
that motherfucker is definitely 52.
and Knuckles. Like shit, especially now. Definitely not now with the whole Chris Chan shit going on. Definitely don't want to join that bullshit now. It's like, nigga, I'm finna
like-
become an accessory, bro.
Like, hey guys, what's going on? Oh no.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Continuing chapter 71
71.
from we were moments later.
Yeah.
Did I go too far?
A minute later.
Nah, moments later.
Moments later. I think I went too far.
There you are.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, full sync. Yeah. Bet.
Bad
Bad.
boom.
Line that bitch
I
up.
don't know if we ever talked about that song. Anyways,
Probably not.
That's a sidebar. No need.
Yeah. All right, John, take us into the work. Every
Gotta warm up.
week, and I'm never fucking ready. God damn it.
All right, continuing. Moments later. Shadow is now sitting on a sofa by the wall, looking bored. Sonic walks over.
Yo.
Sonic plonks himself onto the sofa.
Period. Like,
Yo,
yo.
what's up, man?
Silver sends greetings, by the way.
Get down. You can't sit here.
What?
I said get down.
Shadow pinches Sonic's tail hard, and Sonic jumps up,
Ah!
holding his tail.
Ow! What was that for?
I told you. When we're in public, either you obey or I make you.
Yeah, right. Better be glad I have a strict no strangling policy, or else you'd be dangerously close. So what's this about me not sitting on the couch?
The only things you're allowed to sit on are the floor or your owner's bed or lap when he has given you permission. Think about it. Think about it as a no pets on the furniture rule.
What? But the floor is cold stone. That rule is totally unfair.
Yes, Sonic, I think we've been over the generally total unfairness of this world already, and I can't do anything about it at the moment. Now, why don't you be a good slave instead and fetch me a glass of wine and some food without tripping the waiter this time?
That wine, my master, will land straight in your starfish-shaped face.
It's fucked up.
That is pretty
Damn.
fucked up. Wow.
You
Just because you don't like
Right.
Yeah,
having
you
a
get
moment
real bratty.
To me.
doesn't mean you have to go that far.
You-
Come on, Sonic's a brat for real, bro.
you want me to hand you over to Scourge? I take it.
Fine. Do it, and I won't need the couch anymore because I'll sit on that jerk's unconscious body instead.
Sonic takes a moment to glare at Scourge, who is enjoying everyone's attention in the middle of the hall. Then Sonic looks back at Shadow.
So it all boils down to that. Either I freeze my butt off, or I can't sit down at all.
I just want to know, like, the scene direction says sombre. I think it's meant to be somber.
Yeah, I
I
was
figured it was somber.
Yeah,
Sombre.
I like that spelling better. More
Sombre.
classic.
Willy.
Makes me think of that character from that one game.
The Amigo game?
Yeah, that one.
Samba.
Same thing.
Yeah, same shit. Whatever.
Same thing.
Whatever, right? Who cares? Who gives a
Who
shit?
cares? Just get back over the wall.
Well,
Oh no. Oh no. Speaking of that,
fuck me, man.
I drove here, like, you know, coming from Starbucks and shit. I saw a big ass black truck with a giant Trump 2024 flag, like, flying. It said, Trump 2024, fuck your feelings. And I'm just like, you fucking loser.
Cuck.
I swear.
What a fucking
I'm
cuck.
like, that nigga's a fucking bitch ass.
Straight bitch, bro.
dog. I'm like, alright, man.
I'm triggering the left as I drive by.
Right.
Don't-
I'm like, boy,
Oh yeah,
Alright.
he let Trump cut the way.
Shut the fuck
okay.
up.
Alright.
Oh, head tilting noises. Well, technically, I think I could also allow you to lie down next to me. I think it's mostly about your head being lower than mine anyway. Yeah. Dope.
Lie down next to you?
Sonic considers his
Oh.
options for a moment.
No.
We could be here a while.
Sonic's ears droop in defeat.
Fine, scooch over.
Sonic lowers himself to crawl onto the couch, but Shadow holds up a hand to stop him.
Wait. Take off your shoes first.
Huh? But then I need them. You know that.
Yes, I know. But you can't keep them just below the couch. And it's not like you would be completely defenseless, is it?
Well, no.
I can protect you.
Pause.
Thematically.
I'll take your word for it.
Sonic removes his sneakers and crawls onto the couch as he continues.
They gonna steal them Pumas.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I gotta warn you, you exploit this situation in any way, and I'll tell everyone about your magical witch-fire shoes and watch them burn you at the stake.
Sonic lies down on his belly first, and then rolls onto his side so he can look at the crowd. He draws his legs up slightly, and his ears twitch a bit as he tries to get comfortable. He rests his head next to Shadow's thigh. As he settles comfortably, his eyelids droop and his quills flatten.
This isn't actually half bad.
Shadow looks down at Sonic, subtly pleased. A few moments later, he gently brushes his hand over Sonic's neck, just above the collar. Sonic's eyes fly open and he twists his head to look up at Shadow.
What?
Relax. I'm not doing anything apart from petting you.
Petting me?
Well, why else would an owner allow their pet on the couch?
Well, because I would have bothered you until you did?
I mean a real owner and a real pet, Sonic.
Yeah. Suppose it's only fair payback for the massage when you think about it.
Shadow continues petting him, and Sonic starts to enjoy it more and more. When Shadow briefly scratches behind Sonic's ear, Sonic lightly shivers in pleasure and starts blushing a bit.
Oh!
Oh no!
My power's going down.
You won't get away with this.
Get a load of this.
Get a load of
this.
I'm going to shoot your girlfriend in the head, Sonic. That man really had the 40 to like right in the middle of Amy's shit.
Hey, that was the D Bristol voice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rip.
Rip, bro.
Rip, man. Man, who knew Shadow the Hedgehog could be so gentle and affectionate?
Shadow rubs along Sonic's flank, and Sonic surprises himself by rolling onto his back. Shadow takes the hint and starts rubbing Sonic's belly.
Oh my god.
Sonic makes an appreciative noise and lets his eyes fall closed in bliss.
I hate my friends so much.
Okay. Ooh. Tell you what, I don't even care anymore whether Black Dumb shows up or not. I just want Shaz to continue this until his hand falls off.
That boy wet.
Ooh wee!
The bussy,
The blueberry bussy acting up, boy.
got him looking strange.
Crazy.
Sonic opens his eyes slightly and sees a servant walking by with a tray of pastries.
Well, yeah, or that, or just until I get hungry, whichever.
Sonic closes his eyes again to enjoy the belly rub.
That nigga's definitely purring. I don't care what anybody says. Alright.
Scene C20, Interior Police Station. Ebony exits the interview room and closes the door carefully. She looks exhausted. Her whiskers and ears are drooping, and her tail almost drags on the floor.
Damn.
Knuckles and Tails approach her.
Damn.
Tails' tails are frayed and knotted like giant hamsters that went through a tumble dryer.
Fuck. Well, can you help them?
Ebony looks through the one-way mirror. In the interview room, Sonic is curled up at Shadow's feet, looking even more distressed than Tails.
No.
Shadow is petting him. Ebony sighs heavily and turns back to Tails and Knuckles. To be honest, it's not going very well so far.
But what happened to them?
I don't know. It's not from any external causes. We ran the usual blood test for any drugs that could have caused these symptoms.
Then what? Did they spontaneously contract schizophrenia simultaneously? Bars.
Yeah. It's not that either. Apart from the fact that you don't just contract a psychological disorder, it takes time to develop. Weren't there any signs before this?
Well, they both weren't exactly what you'd call mentally stable.
Tails slaps Knuckles' arm.
Knuckles! Not helping! Sorry. What he meant to say, Doctor, is that Sonic and Shadow both weren't the most normal people in the world, but they were definitely sane, and they never acted out of character like this. Well, Shadow did forget his identity several times, but that's a in-game reference, that universe lore.
Yep.
But this time, not even mentioning that Maria girl's name could snap him out of it.
Yeah.
Maria!
No!
Ah!
I think he gonna wake up and beat Sonic's ass from the PTSD.
Right.
PTSD, yeah.
He fucking gun storms the fucking colony. Maria! Ah! And that nigga punches Sonic.
Save them, Shadow!
Damn it!
Ah!
This is the fourth time this week.
The problem is not so much that they have forgotten who they were, but that they have developed completely new personalities. And not just personalities. They've told me, well, to be more precise, Shadow has told me, an incredible amount of detail and history pertaining to their backgrounds, their families, their home. I spent the last 20 minutes listening to him telling me how he, as the son of a king, is in danger of losing his position as heir to the throne, because apparently a green hedgehog called Scourge, and a lot of other names by Shadow, but I won't repeat them here, is currently holding greater favor with his father. That is because this other Mobian is a young, successful knight general who is leading his father's armies from victory to victory. To be frank, I've never had a patient before who seems to have taken most of his lines straight from a badly written, pseudo-medieval romance novel.
It's a fourth wall break.
Yeah.
They don't consume that kind of literature much, do they?
No. Sonic barely sits still long enough to read a comic book, and I don't think Shadow reads novels and the like at all. But if he does, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't be caught dead with a romance story. Yeah, Knuckles is right! Sonic usually doesn't read books or even watch as much in the way of historical movies or documentaries.
Sonic are the same person in that exact regard.
Right. Why does that cancel out a theory of yours?
I wouldn't even have called it a theory. It was so far-fetched. I'm merely curious because I can't even begin to fathom where all this detail they're telling me is coming from, especially because they both corroborate each other's stories. They don't slip up when I ask them about any specific events again either. Usually you can start helping a hallucinating patient by showing them where there's inconsistencies in their dream world and guide them out of it, to put it in layman's terms. But their knowledge about their imagined past is so thorough, I had to get out of there before I started believing them myself. It is as if they had been working on their story for months.
That's a nice little fourth wall break, too.
Right. What? Working for months on a story where Shadow's a freak prince and Sonic his slave or pet or whatever? Who'd do that?
Rule 34?
That would be the exact point where Knuckles looks directly into the camera.
Right.
Right before...
Who?
And then
Doo-doo-doo.
who would do that? And then, like, you see, like, written by ZELTARIS.
Boy, I have the song somewhere. I have it. Have it.
Like, it's so ridiculous. I can't even beatbox it.
Shit's insane. Shit's fucking nuts.
Boy, fucking, like, mid to late 90s transitions, because you just don't know whether they want to be futuristic or jazzy in the
Right.
past or whatever. But okay.
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 Scene 67 continued. A minute later.
They owe them two of them.
As the belly rub continues, Sonic occasionally emits vague noises of enjoyment and nuzzles Shadow's leg.
Wow, great. You good, man?
Yeah, I'm alright.
When Shadow rubs a bit lower down, Sonic involuntarily bucks his hips.
Bottom.
His eyes open and his face flushes in embarrassment.
That nigga horny.
Shadow makes a small amused noise. Ugh. Sonic turns his head to look out at the crowd again. Scourge is still the center of attention, showing Manic off to a bunch of ladies. Scourge keeps alternating between handling Manic roughly and gently. Manic is obviously suffering, yet trying to move in a more pleasing manner to receive more loving attention. Sonic looks broken.
Yeah.
Alright, just super quick aside. I guess I just keep doing them, but it's like, it's basically Scourge and Manic are like the twisted versions of like Sonic and Shadow, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, like Scourge is like Shadow's brother in this room, and then we got Manic, who clearly loves the fuck out his master in the same way that Sonic does, but like Scourge don't give a fuck.
He only hits me when I mess up. He loves me.
That nigga think he Tito Jackson.
I had to be punished because I fucked up.
Just be gaslighting him all day.
Right.
It's
You
like,
know
now
what? That is my bad.
All fucking day.
My
man.
bad, master. Who told you to talk?
Who taught you to say my name?
You can read,
To read,
bitch.
nigga.
Say less. Poor guy. It's like he can't resist begging for more.
Then Shadow's fingers glide over the dip of Sonic's navel.
Well,
Sonic gasps, and his fists clench the cushions. His blush returns again, and his lidded eyes look unfocused.
damn. How am I any different from Manic?
Sonic tries to control
Whore.
himself for a moment.
Shadow.
That nigga finna nut.
You wouldn't really want me broken, would you?
Maybe.
If you had a choice, I mean.
Shadow stops scratching Sonic's belly
What a
and looks down.
buzzkill, man.
Yeah.
Oh my dog, like,
I'm soft now. Like,
why? Like, I hate it. They ask them dumbass questions. You just be vibing with whatever gender you prefer. You just vibing. Would you love me if I was a deer?
would you still love me if I was a tree?
What?
Why the fuck would I do that?
I'm sorry.
I don't date trees.
Oh God.
What if I lost all my hair?
Oh God.
Bitch, we'll give you a wig. Damn, you got one on now. Don't make no difference.
John?
Shadow. Shadow stops scratching.
I'm sorry, I'm not over that, man. You don't really want me to break. In the middle, you get pet, the best you ever got pet in your life. You dummy.
Hey man, I'm gonna ask you something that's really gonna fuck up the mood.
That is a real pet peeve.
That man has had terrible experiences with that. Apparently,
you gotta be kidding me, man.
Save it for the regular episode.
Because
I want to revisit this because clearly you feel so strongly about it.
Something off your chest.
Oh my man! All right.
Sonic is still looking off at the crowd.
Broken.
Yeah, like Manic, like any of the others here.
Shadow tilts his head, thinks for a second.
Oh, you mean if I actually owned you and this wasn't just a charade, that you would actually obey me and do as I say? No inane stunts anymore that would make me want to bang my head against the wall?
Yeah, I guess.
Shadow exhales slowly and then tilts his head back to think.
I've definitely thought about it.
Crazy.
I can't deny that it's a tempting idea. The constant availability, the energy I could save not arguing over every little thing he disagrees with, the assurance that he won't run off or do something crazy when I'm not looking. But then, what would be left of him? When you take away his freedom, you take away him. Bars. What use would it be to have him in constant captivity when every loving touch from his captor becomes a painful punishment instead?
Hey, I'm still talking to you. Did you actually ever wish you could make me more like them? Would you want me to be like the real deal?
Shadow looks down at Sonic and is surprised to see a bit of insecurity in Sonic's expression. Shadow looks up again for a moment.
I guess the truth really is quite simple. I wouldn't want anything that makes you unhappy, Sonic.
Oh. They stare at each other as Sonic waits for some kind of follow-up stinger, but when nothing happens, Sonic smiles brightly.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Yay. Sonic gives Shadow
punch that nigga, man. Like, talking about good answer, nigga. I just said I wouldn't enslave you.
You know, Sonic, it's the small things. It's the small things that matter.
These are things that build up a long-term relationship.
Right.
Sonic gives Shadow's leg another affectionate nuzzle nudge.
I'm also evil, so. And now, why don't you live by that principle and scratch my tummy some more?
Shadow snorts, but resumes the tummy rub. Sonic wiggles contently.
Snort.
Sonic.
Right. Little ass Sonic.
Like I'm gonna take a shower when I get home.
Scene C20 continued. So you have no idea how Sonic and Shadow could know all that they think they know?
Not yet, no. It could be a form of brainwashing or hypnosis, but I have never seen anything like it. Also, neither appear to be suffering from any known psychological disorder. Sonic behaves like a classic victim of both abuse and Stockholm Syndrome, but nothing that would explain his hallucinating to be from a completely different life. Although in comparison to Shadow, he seems to have much greater gaps in his imagined past.
He hasn't. I saw him when he told you about his life in a village and the story about having no parents. I know Sonic, and he was consciously lying at the time.
What? You think he's simulating after all?
No. He genuinely seems to believe anything else he's saying after what happened when those slavers caught him. But for some reason, he is making things up when it comes to his past before that. Why would you substitute a lie for something you hallucinated? Nothing makes sense.
Tails holds his head in his hands.
Look on the bright side. In 30 hours, nothing will need to make sense anymore.
Knuckles, yeah, I feel that. We're about to end anyway.
Right, we're done.
Tails returned his head to his hands with a heavy sigh. Ebony looks at Knuckles in confusion. I beg your pardon?
Pause.
Never mind. I think I want a drink. Turn up.
Nice. Knuckles like drinking alcohol.
Turn up. Oh no.
Like that. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Had too many.
Where am I am now inebriated. They call me
Hey, Nux! You alright?
They call me Knuckles, the drunk man.
You're not okay. I don't think you should run anywhere after that.
Come on down to Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
We're gonna have Tails fly you home, all right?
I'm good.
That nigga go fucking glide off a cliff.
I'm not as think as you drunk I am. You know what I'm saying? You see him glide into the fucking horizon.
Right.
And it's like Knuckles' body washed up on the shore 3 days later.
Like, damn.
He wrapped himself around a telephone.
It's like, I hate that happened to that nigga.
Oh my God. Scene 67 continued.
A minute later.
Hey, Shadow.
Nah.
What do you look forward to the most when we get home again?
Shadow pauses his petting again and instead drums his fingers on Sonic's belly as he thinks.
I don't know. What about you?
Toothbrushes.
What?
Toothbrushes? By now, my mouth feels like something crawled in there and died of venereal disease. I'm daydreaming about toothbrushes and toothpaste. And chili dogs, of course.
Mouth hygiene and trash food. Silly me, and I'd been thinking you might be missing your freedom, or a system of democracy, or a lack of people wishing to torture you.
Yeah, that too, I suppose. Nah, I was thinking I'm looking forward to most of seeing Tails again. It's only been a week, but it feels so much longer. Also, I actually miss Knucklehead. It's a bit boring when I can't rile him up.
Yes. Think I might have noticed a coping mechanism on your part there.
Sonic chuckles and shifts his weight. He thinks for a moment.
Maybe even Amy. She's annoying as hell sometimes, but I do like her. Plus, this version of her over here is way scarier. And the Chaotix. They're fun. And then I promised Cream I'd come over and take her to the Mountain Flower Field at some point, I think?
Sonic pauses with a faraway smile on his face. Then he looks up at Shadow.
And you?
Rouge. Omega 2 perhaps, but other than that, no one really.
Oh.
I like living with Rouge, but yeah, most of the time I'm just alone.
Sonic seems to detect a hint of sadness in Shadow's tone. He adjusts himself to get a better look at Shadow and thinks for a moment.
When we get back, how would you like to not be alone anymore?
Shadow looks at Sonic and his movement slowly ceases as he realizes what Sonic's suggesting. He's speechless.
I'm sure the others would like to get to know you a bit better too. It's not fair if me and Rouge are the only ones to see you as anything more than the Incredible Sulk.
Nah.
Shadow looks away again and his eyes start to become watery.
He even wants me to get along with his friends.
A small smile creeps onto Shadow's face. For the first time in years, he feels a sense of belonging and realizes how desperately he missed it. He looks back down at Sonic and strokes a flicking ear.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
Cool!
All right. Cool.
Sonic shifts back into a more comfortable position and relaxes again as Shadow resumes petting him gently. They both look much happier than when they came to the sofa. Sonic sighs contently. A few moments later, the doors at both of the ends of the hall are flung open.
What? And ladies, our Holy Majesty Black Doom and His Royal Highness King Maximilian of Acorn!
Finally!
Sonic and Shadow both rise from the sofa in a single fluid movement. Sonic slips back into his shoes. The crowd parts along the red carpet that connects the two entrances.
Two of them guys.
Several people straighten their clothes and flatten any messy hair.
Oh yeah, it's Black Doom time.
Right.
Shadow leashes Sonic, who looks ready to zoom forward.
It's the reverse of that one game.
Lazar enters through the doorway near the throne, carrying a flag and looking smug.
Right.
Yep. He's followed by 4 servants with brass instruments, who step aside and play a fanfare as Black Doom follows them in.
Nigga, I just got taken back to like 2010.
It was like 2010, 2011, boy. That's like still one of my favorite songs of the fucking series.
Facts. Stardust fucking Speedway.
All versions of it.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Past, present, future.
Both futures.
Like good and
Mania.
bad future. Mania with the R&B remix.
Yeah.
And then the fucking slightly sped up but peppier present version.
Yeah.
The boss version of fucking
So good.
on
The Ash Zone remix.
Absolutely.
It's so good. So fucking good.
Really good.
Sorry,
Black
John.
Doom, no, it's fine. These tangents are what makes the podcast. Black Doom is wearing fancier robes than usual, which he even conceal his lack of legs, and a bulging back and red crown encrusted with shimmering jewels, which shines wetly like it's from an underwater cave.
That's the drip.
Swiss bank account. Damn it. He still hasn't got it.
What?
King Maximilian Acorn and Princess Sally Acorn
There it is.
enter through the other doorway, accompanied by Sir Connery and four
Which one of y'all
knights.
has a Sean Connery voice?
I think I have a Sean Connery.
Yeah, there it is.
King Max is wearing his usual kingly clothes, plus a classic red velvet and white trimmed cape.
Max.
Sally
Max.
wears a long sky blue dress with a thin golden belt. When the royals reach the center of the hall, Max and Black Doom stop 2 meters in front of each other. Max must look up to meet Black Doom's gaze.
I welcome you to my realm, King Maximilian.
Is Sir Connery Max or is Max a different character?
I think Max is somebody else, right?
I
King
guess.
Max
I don't fucking know.
Covered by Sir Connery and King Maximilian Acorn. Okay.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
I got a pot. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
I'm grateful for your invitation. Let us hope it is for our country's relationships mutual benefit. He started laughing and it fucked me up.
Sorry, bro.
You're good, man. You're good, dog.
I'm sure it will be. After this dinner, you should be more than convinced how unnecessary it will be to join Queen Alina in her madness to eradicate our harmonious ways of living.
Dinner.
But let us eat and drink first.
Dinner.
Black Doom indicates 2 throne-like chairs at the left banquet table.
And perhaps your daughter, Princess Sally, would care for the company of my son tonight?
Black Doom glances around the room. Shadow steps forward.
One of those moments again. Who the fuck was Sally?
She just got introduced.
I don't think we have a Sally.
Yeah, we
voice.
don't. Fuck!
I only have so many girl voices. Like,
I'm just gonna get really close into the mic and talk extremely low.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. It will be a pleasure.
The crowd parts for Shadow, and the royals turn toward him. A hint of disapproval shows on Sally's face as she notices Sonic on a leash, but she curtsies courteously.
Prince Shadow, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Shadow bows politely back, and Sonic kneels on one knee.
Likewise, Princess.
Moments later, the 5-piece Chaotix band starts playing background music as everyone sits down at the banquet tables. Shadow and Sally are seated together at the other end of the hall from the kings.
we are doing chemical plant zone.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
There are no seats for the slaves.
Of course not.
Sonic unhappily gets down on the floor by Shadow's feet.
But he's a real girl, so.
Oh my god.
Scourge takes the seat on Sally's other side.
A pleasure to meet you, princess.
Scourge has a gold tooth and a toothpick.
Absolutely. It's just
a do-rag.
Right.
He looks like the manager from CB4, but in Sonic. The one big gold tooth,
Yeah.
an aggressive ass fake chain, and a tracksuit.
It's like, man, that's not a Cuban, that's a Guatemalan.
Sonic and Shadow exchange a displeased look. Then Rouge sits down on Shadow's other side, and Shadow looks slightly exasperated.
Yes.
Servants stream in through the side doors. delivering steaming plates of food to the tables. Khan sits by Rouge's leg dejectedly. Manic is tied so... Manic is tied so tightly to Scourge's chair he can barely move. Sonic is already fidgeting in boredom and occasionally vanishing under the tablecloth.
I usually skip this part of the porn.
That'd be like all the chapters from before.
Yeah, pretty much. So, Prince Shadow, your father and mine are debating an alliance. So one is told.
Sally picks at some salad, eyes half lidded. She speaks without looking at Shadow.
So tell me, Prince Shadow, your father is currently trying to convince my father that your system of slavery is justified as those enslaved have the minds of cattle. Is that your opinion also?
Oh, yeah.
If you
Get
check
on
the
that
skull,
nigga.
All right.
Get on
you'll
that
see
nigga.
2 dimples. Shadow hesitates mid-reach to his fork.
But of course it is, princess. Everyone here knows that. Mostly they can't even talk properly, only howling and snarling like ferals.
Scourge shoves Manic with his foot.
Bitch!
Manic yelps.
Woo!
I knew you were gonna do it, and it still hurts.
Y'all niggas are slow.
Oh my
Y'all
God.
are slow as fuck.
Manic yelps and looks up at Scourge like a kicked puppy.
See?
Yes, I see. Pointless cruelty, General. Please refrain from it in my presence.
If you ask me so nicely, of course I will. But they don't really mind anyway. If you don't believe me, just wait until the demonstrations.
Oh, damn. Shit.
Wow.
The festival wine has been prepared!
Graytail enters through the doors in a less worn tunic than usual. Behind him is a large steampunkish David Bowie
For Zongenbo.
for a Zongenbowl
Oh,
set on wheels.
okay.
Gesundheit. It's about 1 meter across and pushed by a well-muscled pig.
Right.
People begin chattering about the wine excitedly.
Oh, man. Wine. Fuck yeah, dude.
Box of wine
Box of wine.
puts me right
Puts me right out.
right out.
Sutter home.
Like Cabernet.
Barefoot.
Delicious.
This Pinot Noir.
Of course.
Indeed.
Shadow runs a hand across his face.
Bitch.
For Zongenbowl, as if this entire gig wasn't already enough of a joke.
Fuck. I had a Graytail sound.
I don't remember.
The slaves may now fetch the wine for their masters and mistresses.
Yeah, go give me that wine.
Graytail goes behind the cart.
Oh, nigger! I'm parched!
Yo. Somebody do the French voice, man. So somebody got to do it, man.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, nigel!
Oh, Nigel.
I am parched!
parched.
I am how you say, thirsty! Get me some wine, nigel!
Wine and some crackers with cheese.
Oh,
Chocolate beer.
Thank you.
y'all are dumb.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
For sure, dog.
Yeah. Graytail goes behind the cart to line up ornate golden cups. The nobles start releasing their slaves to go get the wine.
Ah, princess. You're in for a treat. Apart from our quaint customs and pets, our kingdom is also famous for its spiced mulled wine. You look as if you would enjoy spicy things.
Sally doesn't even reply. Meanwhile, Shadow unleashes Sonic.
There we go! We in there!
Yeah!
It's like that one game.
Woo! I love video games.
I don't even play them, though.
Damn.
Man.
Tragic.
But you seem to have no pet of your own to bring you a cup. Let me rectify this for you. Medic!
Yes, master!
Bring 2 cups of wine, will you, nigger? Take an extra pretty one for the lady.
The slave will do so!
Manic heads off into the crowd of slaves. Sonic joins
That's
him.
how I like my niggers. We're just adding extra. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh god.
That's good shit.
Oh,
That is quality shit right
man.
there. Fuck, man.
Fetch him wine? Ha! Instead of sending you, that slacker should get his olive ass and do it himself. I bet he hasn't had to walk or work once in his spoiled life.
That's also you.
No, that's Manny.
No, it's Manic.
Oh fuck.
Manic, not Sanic, brother.
I'm tweaking. I need Sanic to be
Stop.
like the ultimate attack in this game.
God.
That isn't true. My master is His Majesty's finest general and one of the strongest warriors in all the kingdom.
Boy, pussy.
They say, hell yeah, they say he crossed the Great Plain once in a single day, alone, when troops of Queen Alina appeared on the border where he had been posted, and he was able to alert the palace to send soldiers to drive him back.
Sure did.
I'm gonna cap him.
Sonic's eyebrows rise in surprise for a moment. He and Manic are now shuffling forward in the line steadily.
Yeah, well, doesn't excuse him for being a total douchebag.
What did you call him?
A douchebag. He treats you like his personal. Well, actually, never mind. But he also hits on nearly every girl around you without caring how you feel about it. I've seen those looks you shot him.
No, I mean, what is a douchebag?
I think it has something to do with our girls in showers, maybe. I think there's a pump involved. I don't. Look, it means he's a complete jerk, okay?
Manic looks even more confused now. Then they reach the cart at the front of the line.
This slave needs a second cup for his master's company.
Absolutely. Good job, nigga.
Great work, Jimmy.
Bring it on home, goddammit.
Graytail fills 2 cups and gives them to Manic. Manic heads back as Sonic steps up.
Just one, please.
Graytail gives him a disapproving look, but fills a cup and gives it to him. Sonic hurries to catch up with Manic. As they head back to the Royals, they pass many slaves kneeling down and bowing their heads as they hold up their drinks for their masters with both hands.
Hey, do we all have to kneel down, or is that optional?
Of course we do. That's the standard slave position to offer anything to your master. How could you not know that? You said you were a wild, but when were you even captured?
Last Thursday.
What?
Manic actually stops walking to gawk at Sonic with a baffled expression. Sonic gets to the Royals, but Monkey Khan is in the way, kneeling before Rouge. Sonic's bare fingers are getting uncomfortably hot from holding the steaming drink. As Manic catches up, Sonic repositions the cup on the palm of his hand, so his fingerless gloves can take the heat instead.
This slave presents you your drink, mistress.
Why, thank you, Ken. Sit now and make room for Prince Shadows and the General's pets to move through, okay?
Certainly, mistress. Oh my god.
Wild the night.
Oh my god.
Fucking wild.
Khan moves in by Rouge's feet. Sonic is about to move past him, but he changes his mind when he glances at Manic's unprotected hands holding the boiling hot drinks.
You first.
Manic hurries past as Sally speaks.
Why doesn't the wine get served along with the food? Why do you have to chase your slaves around to do it? Seems like a lot of unnecessary commotion and a waste of time.
Manic kneels down by Scourge and holds up the drinks as Scourge replies.
The atmosphere counts, my princess. Nearly every beverage tastes sweeter if it is submitted to you by an endearing pet that longs to serve you, and goes to any lengths to do so. For example, look here at this nigger. The cups are at this point rather hot to hold. Still, a slave is not allowed to rise from this position until his master has accepted whatever he's offering.
Sally begins to look appalled as she realizes what Scourge is doing. Manic gives a small whimper. Sonic's expression darkens as he watches from behind Manic.
General Scourge, I want you this very moment to... Oh.
Princess,
Oh.
you're here to learn our ways. I hear.
Get that ass mansplained.
So learn. Nobody's forcing him, and he's enduring this discomfort because he longs to serve me anyway. Our pets are happy with their treatment.
Cap.
The hot cups are now trembling in Manic's grip.
Imagine soldiers as loyal, Princess. Imagine servants that diligent. I don't think any of your employees will ever be this devoted. For example, I heard your mother was murdered by a traitor's castle guard.
Master, please.
Manic's words go unnoticed as Scourge lays a hand on Sally's knee, his other hand on his own chest.
Believe me, if that guard had been one of my slaves, personally trained by me, such an action would have been impossible for him.
As Scourge keeps rambling, a wet drop appears on the stone floor beneath Manic's face, and Sonic decides to intervene.
They don't know the meaning of disobedience. And all this pain, you could have been
Sonic steps forward, trips himself on Manic's foot, and falls forward so that his boiling hot wine splashes directly onto Scourge's crotch. Scourge emits a very loud, high-pitched scream.
I hate him.
All of the nearby guests look over, and some of the Chaotix even stop playing. Shadow is frozen in shock.
Master!
Manic puts down the cup and hurries to help Scourge, proffering a serviette. Serviette?
That word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can this slave do to help you?
Fetch me some ice, idiot, or cold water.
Yes, master.
Manic hurries away.
You!
You.
Oh no! This slave is so incredibly sorry. Would your greeniness prefer new clothes? This slave suggests perhaps reusing some of the tail feathers you forced onto your poor hedgehog, seeing as you already seem to have a peacock complex anyway.
Scourge lunges forward and picks Sonic up by the collar. Sonic starts putting some effort into his acting.
Oh, please don't hurt this slave. It was an accident and this one swell. You! I knew from the start there was something wrong with you. No, this slave really wants to please master and swears to serve the master. But evil hobbitses made us do it. Yes.
Scourge is very confused for a moment. In the background, Shadow face palms. But then Scourge draws his sword and holds it at Sonic's throat. There are a few gasps from people nearby. Sonic stops acting and glares at Scourge angrily. The Chaotix have stopped playing entirely.
Oh no. Right! You think this is funny? Obviously, you have never been punished enough to learn that it isn't. So, I think I need to rectify that. I am going to hurt you. Right here, right now. But I am not going to kill you. I am going to boil you alive, bit by bit, until even your tongue is too swollen to scream. Do you want to beg some more?
Shadow moves to stand up and intervene, but Sally beats him to it.
General Scourge, I ask that you stop this at once.
What?
He stumbled. It was an accident. You can't execute him for that. It could happen to anybody.
Princess, that is the beauty of slavery. I can. Instant justice. For freedom.
Harm a hair on that poor terrified slave's head in my presence and I won't speak a word with you as long as I live.
What? But, Princess!
I don't approve of this pointless cruelty, General. I request you let this slave go and resume your place at this table. There will be no bloodshed this night in my presence.
Yeah, quite the queen material.
Scourge gives Sonic a venomous look, sheathes his sword while nicking Sonic slightly with the tip, and puts him down again. Scourge turns back to Sally.
Very well. For you, my princess, because I have a soft spot, but you should know I'm going out of my way here.
It is appreciated.
Scourge, Sally, and Shadow sit back down,
Why,
and everyone
this is-
returns to their food. The Chaotix notice that Black Doom is glaring at them from across the hall, so they frantically start playing music again.
Come on, guys. Let us play it.
Piano Man by Billy Joel.
Rocket man.
Go ahead.
Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Play what we play.
Oh no, guys. Hey, yeah, we should probably start playing the song before we get killed.
Manic returns with some wet towels and Scourge grabs them immediately, pressing them onto his crotch with a slight wince.
Ow.
While Scourge is distracted, Sonic returns to the table with 2 filled cups. He kneels and holds them up between Shadow and Sally. They both take a cup with a slight surprise.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sally looks a bit confused as Sonic shuffles over to crouch at Shadow's other side. Manic has also settled beside Scourge again. Rouge taps Scourge on the shoulder and then gives a squeaky imitation of someone getting something hot poured onto their crotch.
What a dick.
Scourge glares at her. Shadow smirks. Sonic disappears under the tablecloth, snickering. Manic gives a small, nervous giggle. Even Khan has trouble keeping a straight face. A servant places a steaming steak in front of Shadow. Shadow moves to cut into it when Sonic interrupts from under the table.
Hey! Feed me! I'm hungry!
You had something before. Besides, after what you just did, the only thing you need is a helping of whatever pills they give clinically insane maniacs with a side dish of Valium.
I had a plate full of starters. But that was my first food since yesterday morning. I need more!
Yeah, well, you're not getting any.
Sonic places his head on Shadow's lap. Shadow's eyes widen in panic as he scoots his chair forward so the tablecloth will cover his legs.
What the hell are you doing?
Sonic idly doodles a line on Shadow's thigh with his finger as he answers.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Sonic's gonna eat.
Need that. I got your meat right in.
Right.
I got your fucking steak.
Right in.
I got your steak and balls right in.
Hey, good job, Frankie.
Hey, yo, Frankie. Frankie Gugats.
Hey, yo, Frankie, where's the ravioli?
I'm dead, bro. Alright, let me get... Oh, so, just wondering what a pet has to do to get some food at the table.
Shadow starts trying to get Sonic off his lap.
Stop it.
Sonic giggles quietly.
My prince, are you all right?
Shadow takes a breath to compose himself, but just as he's about to reply, Sonic leans forward and teasingly licks his hip bone.
Yacht!
Shadow accidentally crushes the wine glass in his hand.
Using chaos.
A few heads turn in his direction.
That boy ready? Apparently not. It's nothing. I just spilled my food. What? You destroyed your glass, but your food is still...
Shadow moves his hand so that his plate gets pushed off the edge of the table. Sonic snatches it just before it hits the floor, too fast for anyone to see.
Butterfingers. Now I did. I suppose I'm not quite myself today.
Shadow gets himself back under control as a servant comes over to clean the mess and bring new food. Sonic reappears beside Shadow, looking satisfied. Shadow twists his ear forcefully and Sonic winces in pain.
Ow.
But still grins a bit afterwards.
Heh.
Prince Shadow, I already asked General Scourge to refrain from abusing your slaves like this without reason. I would kindly beg you to honor this request as well, for my sake, if not his. Yes, Princess Sally. I apologize if I have disturbed you.
Shadow tries to finally focus on eating.
See? Finally, someone points out the daily cruelties you heap on me.
Shadow stabs his potato with his fork a little more forcefully than necessary and starts eating.
I'll hit that chaos control. I'm not gonna hold you.
Scourge is supporting his chin on one hand while poking his remaining food with a spoon.
I wish they'd start the show already. I don't feel very entertained, and those incompetent musicians back there ain't helping.
The Chaotix have devolved into noise making. Charming has the cymbals.
Listen, guys, we really need to get our shit together.
God.
Black Doom's gonna kill us.
Guys, keep it together. Please.
I hate Scourge, but he does have a point. They're great guys, but currently they're making my ears bleed.
Lords and ladies,
The chaotics quiet down.
Yeah, shut the bitch ass up. King Maximilian is honoring the court with his attendance tonight, and I trust he finds the festivities to his liking.
Nah.
People give courteous applause.
Yeah. Woo, good job. Woo!
You killed that.
On your shit.
Killed that, bro.
That's right. Black Doom right here, nigga. I can say it.
Who the fuck gonna stop him if he can't?
Sonic and Shadow.
Incorrect.
Yeah, true. Fair. The future of our way of life must be assured, and thus we will present it to him with all the splendor and richness our traditions yield. I hereby command the presentation to begin!
Aha. Aha.
Ha!
Ha!
Ha! The deep red curtain that covers the back of the hall parts to reveal a stage.
Blood.
There's little gasps and excited murmurs from the audience.
Cool.
What's happening over there?
What?
My activated
What's
joker.
going on?
Shadow shushes him. Lazar walks up the side stairs and stands
Her name
center
ain't heard in a
stage,
minute.
holding up a scroll to read from. Welcome to this most recent presentation of our nation's prowess. Sally cocks her head at Lazar's speech impairment, and Sonic and Shadow groan.
This nigga goes.
Tonight, our performers will show you what wonders can be achieved when a body can be shaped by superior mind.
Superior attack.
When the life of a lowly creature can be put to use to create something outstanding, when otherwise its feral existence would have been meaningless and wasted. Those that we keep as workers, those that we keep as pets, for their happiness much more than ours, will entertain you during this evening as their masters have worked relentlessly to train them for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, right, yeah, nigga.
Crowd applauds again as the curtains are drawn to prepare the stage for the first performance.
That nigga slurred, bro.
Why you sound like that?
Why you sound like that?
He must have drunk all the wine.
You got that one dude in the crowd just, hey yo, why you talk like that?
Like, dog.
The one asking the real question.
Hey, nigga. Why you sound like that, bruh?
Hey, Cub, why you sound like that?
Why you say your S like that, bruh?
Bro, you zesty? Are you zesty?
It's either you Zesty or Mike Tyson, or both.
Tonight, our performance will show you what the wonders can be. Okay. Are you good?
I'm back.
I thought that was a legit leave. I was like, what happened?
Pick
Okay.
up my mic tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, I'm like, alright, bro.
I was like, oh shit, he had a call?
Nah, man.
Oh no, the poor things.
Scourge clutches her shoulder.
Don't you touch me, nigger!
Don't you worry your beautiful head, princess. It'll be quite entertaining, I promise. And you would do well to show your appreciation, because afterwards, His Majesty will also grace us with a demonstration of our latest prowess in martial power. A weapon like you have never seen before.
It's the death egg, I bet.
Sonic and Shadow exchange a glance.
To put it bluntly, when your esteemed father sees this, he will be sure to agree to the alliance, as anything else would be madness. And don't you know, perhaps you would care for some relations with our kingdom too.
Sally adjusts her hair, knocking Scourge's hand off her shoulder. With her elbow in the process. Scourge smirks wider.
That's how I like it.
I'll let you know when that time comes. For now, I think I would prefer relations to those that you can claim mindless beasts over anyone at this table.
Rose chuckles.
Fiery, isn't she? Reminds me a bit of Queen Blaze, that one. I, for one, wouldn't mind if she put down that obnoxious general some more. Quite.
Honored attendees. The first performer.
Hey, that snake nigga talking again.
Hey, get that nigga down, bro.
Ooh! Hey, yo, fix his fucking teeth.
Yo, that nigga don't talk good, B.
Stupid bitch.
Hoe ass.
It's like, I'm gonna turn you into a belt.
Right. Like that nigga's skin match my Gucci. Skin that nigga today.
The curtains part again.
Yes,
The
sir.
stage is now filled with hoops and pedestals like a circus show. He has captured the exotic beauty of the southern jungles just for you to feast your eyes upon it. Please enjoy the triumph of mind over feral matter. For you, Snively the Tamer. More applause ensues, and Shadow pales for a moment as Snively the Tamer walks on stage. Then a large cage is pushed onto the stage, containing Raja the Tiger,
Wow.
who is a young male Mobian tiger. He is naked except for a silver collar.
Hey, bro, why your dick out?
Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, who's doing these voices?
I'll do some Snively, man. It's fine.
I'll come up with a tiger.
Yeah, it's gonna be racist. Lords and ladies, may I introduce you to my pride and joy, once feral king of the jungle, now tamed king of the arena, Raja.
Snively opens the cage and Raja leaps and gives a weak roar in comparison to a feral tiger. Most of the audience is quite impressed, however, so they applaud. Raja leaps onto one of the pedestals, still hunched over on all fours. Shadow frowns as he realizes Raja's spine is probably deformed. Then Snively cracks his whip. The Chaotics start playing some circus-themed music, and Raja leaps through the first hoop. Sonic is struggling to see the performance through the chairs and tables in the way. As Raja jumps through more hoops, his movements look pained.
What's going on? I want to see.
No, you don't.
Raja is forced to jump through hoops of fire necks. He looks scared of them, but when Snively cracks the whip, he makes himself jump through, crying out in pain as the fire burns him.
Ow!
Not into this kind of play.
Yeah.
Scene C21, interior interview room. Geronimo.
Smart bomb.
War Destroyer.
Proton cannon.
Look, Shadow, I've told you before, we can't make progress like this.
What do you mean, servant girl?
You're using Sonic as a footstool again. That is what I mean. Ebony pauses to calm down. She pinches the bridge of her nose and closes her eyes. Take your feet off him and let him sit up. Now.
Why? He likes serving me.
Ebony looks at him darkly and slowly picks up the TV remote.
TV.
Either you... TV. I watched that like 16 times.
Sport. Yeah. Dog.
I didn't watch that in years.
That shit hurt my chest.
God damn. Either you do as I say, or I will use my witch powers to summon the demons in my devil box again. Your choice. Shadow eyes the remote and TV like poison.
Oh no.
Then he slowly moves his legs back down to the floor.
Fine. You may win this argument, but when my father gets here, you and your devil box will burn at the stake.
Ebony puts the remote back down. I'm sure we will.
Sass.
Getting sassy with it.
Like, I'm about 30 minutes away from logging off or clocking out. You ain't about to fuck up my side today.
Not today.
Not today, Satan.
Bitch.
That break my soul.
Scene 67 continued.
Minutes later,
Even more minutes
a
later.
pair of Siamese cat twins with bound feet exit the stage while the audience applauds. Lazar returns to center stage and waits for the applause to finish.
Yay.
Now, honored attendants, please perk your ears for Wave the Swallow.
I can't understand him when he talk like that.
Shut up! You're fucking it up. Every time I have a line, I'm thinking like, I can't. I'm not in a mental state right now to be interrupted like that, dude. Making me laugh.
I got a way to swallow. I got
All
it.
right.
I got it.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay,
Nigga hate me.
a
man.
large cage shaped like an old-fashioned aviary is wheeled on stage. Wave the Swallow is contained inside, staring ahead with eyes like murky dead waters. Having been raised and kept in this cage for her entire life, her owner has trained her to be the perfect songbird, a voice more beautiful than that of any sentient singer. To be sure, since she has been trained relentlessly, An impossible feat if she hadn't been born a slave. I'm sure you would agree.
Yo, take the mic from Palpatine.
Nah, seriously though, like that nigga trash.
Lazar exits the stage.
Thank God.
As-
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Racism.
and chaotics start playing the music.
White bird in a golden cage on a winter's day in the rain.
Bars.
Oh,
Her beautiful,
yes, Max B.
soulful singing has captivated the entire audience.
Fully right.
Get the fuck out of my house.
You know I'm the wave, man. The wave.
Even the slaves are silent and still as they listen. Wave's voice is softer than that of her canon counterpart.
White bird dreams of the aspen peas with the dying leaves turn gold, but the white bird just sits in her cage growing old.
Shadow
Can't
glances
stop
at
the wave, wave man.
You can't stop.
You can't stop the wave.
Sha-
You can't stop the wave.
Go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
glances at Sally to find tears pooling in her eyes.
The leaves blow across the black road to the darkest skies in his rage. White bird must fly or she will die.
There's a brief silence after the song ends. Then the audience clatters in applause. Yeah.
Hey yo, she was singing some real shit.
She's Whitney, man.
I can't relate.
Was that
because
Beyonce?
I'm a noble.
Whoa.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Be once.
You can't break her soul.
Can't break her soul.
Alien superstar.
Brockhampton.
Yes, sir.
Wave doesn't react at all as her cage is wheeled off stage. Sally looks appalled and heartbroken. Sonic is sitting still for once. His expression quite dark. Then Lazar takes the stage again.
Oh my fucking God!
This nigga down, bro.
Get this
Fuck.
nigga the fuck off the stage!
Every time I see his face,
Oh
I
my
wanna commit
God!
murder,
I wouldn't
bro.
have came if I knew he was coming.
Like, dog, like, every time this nigga hosts something, he be on bullshit.
Be on that bullshit, bro. Be on the fuck shit,
Oh,
man.
So trash, man.
Christ!
Hey, yo, put Scourge on.
Hey, I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh, man, I want my money back, man.
Yo, stop.
This was
Fuck.
free.
Oh, God.
I want my money
still
back.
want my money
I want my money
back.
back, nigga. Y'all should have paid me to come. Yes, sir.
You gonna make it, man.
Okay. A wonderful show. It's surely...
This nigga.
Oh, he got through it.
He's
boy.
broken.
broke me,
I was
man.
about to say he's broken. That nigga's broken.
Yo, that Lazar nigga, man.
Oh, God.
Hate that nigga.
Right.
A wonderful show and surely a hard one to follow. However, I have every confidence that... Shut the fuck up. That the next performance will simply acquire Wild Hedgehog of Prince Shadow himself.
Oh, no.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy, things are picking up.
What? You participate in this? Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised. What? Go up there and give them a show they won't forget, my prince. After all, you've been telling the whole court for weeks it'll be something special.
Oh, man.
What?
Oi! Get a move on!
My name, by order of the Peaky Blinders. My name is Tommy Shelby.
Got him.
Sonic pokes Shadow, who mechanically stands and starts leading Sonic toward the
Not a
stage.
mechanic.
The audience is still clapping enthusiastically.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love Shadow.
It's like, you know,
It's a 180.
Right. It's like, you know, like I really enjoy the red tips, man.
Yeah,
I've
the red tips and the fucking guy liner.
been really trying
Like
to
I
emulate
feel that.
Like,
Like
I don't-
Prince Shadow's so fucking cool, dude. Especially with the way he talks normally,
Yeah.
like
right.
a regular person.
Right. You know, I used to tip my like spines like that, but like it would come right out. Like,
Yeah, man. Sick.
Crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a disaster. We have to make our move now. leave them here standing and try to find the emerald in the castle before they catch us. We can't get out of this otherwise.
No, we won't ditch our plan so close to our goal. They want a show, and I'm going to give it to them.
What? You can't. No matter the fact that we haven't planned anything at all, even if you show anyone your speed publicly, we may lose the element of surprise.
Who's talking about a show based on speed? Wow. You make it sound like that's my only talent. We used to call that nigga Fast the Hedgehog.
Right.
So,
it's not like it's your namesake.
Are you gonna
or
do a
anything.
homie attack? Like, what the fuck you gonna do, nigga?
I'm finna do the fucking
down roll ball,
blue tornado, and then I'm gonna drop dash.
That's fast.
Yep.
This was like in an era before the drop dash was created, and now they're finna blow niggas' minds. Watch this.
Boing!
Yo! Oh my fucking god!
Ball,
But he did it in midair! Oh my god!
Shit!
Oh my god!
Yo, you see that blue nigga over there?
East Coast, baby, Philly, where you at?
Yo, that nigga fast, bro.
You sit him with the Sicily, nigga, the middle of Italy.
Yo, he really showed us.
That was crazy, man. That was cool.
As they reach the stage, the applause rises to a crescendo.
Oh!
You just know.
Yeah. Every time.
You're welcome, Keys.
That's your line, bro.
No, Shats. Tonight, Sonic the Hedgehog's gonna dance!
Shadow's eyes widen in horror as they climb the stairs of the stage.
Fuck. Now tell them I need music.
The applause dies down as Shadow goes over to the Chaotix, unnerving them with his presence.
Nah. He needs music for his dancing. Now I gotta figure out what fucking song to put behind this shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put for True Story. It just don't make sense at all. What was the suggestion?
I was gonna say the instrumental, the drop by fucking Timberland.
Nah, man. I need something. Actually, you know what? Dreams of an Absolution. It's like the perfectly like ambiguously homoerotic song for this.
I was gonna say either that or fucking Chemical Plant on Generations.
The Rock one?
Yes.
Bet.
Really either or, but,
Yeah.
but sure, like really honest, any iteration of that shit.
Yeah, any of them.
Like between the Rock
Mania
one
Act 2.
or Mania
Act 2. Nigga.
Like I never thought they could have improved the track.
Yeah.
That was
legendary.
perfect, and somehow they did it with Act 2.
Stars don't twinkle, moon doesn't shine. It's bruh. Alright, sorry, John.
Okay.
Sorry, coach.
I'm just gonna make noises.
The Chaotix look from Shadow to Sonic in confusion for an awkward moment.
What?
Then Vector, who is now on drums,
Of course he is.
notices Sonic tapping a foot.
Like they got the nigga with the headphones. Of course that nigga is on the drums.
The headphones and the chain.
Right, the chain.
The chain.
The chain.
Yeah, it's literally a chain.
The gold DMX dog chain.
Dog chain.
Where are my dogs? Rip, man. Damn.
Roo.
Alright,
John, go ahead. I'll shut up.
Vector starts playing a drum beat to the same rhythm, and Sonic briefly nods in their directions, so he continues playing. Sonic closes his eyes and takes a deep breath, lowering his head meekly and letting his shoulders droop. For a moment, Sonic appears to be just another broken slave. Shadow's brow furrows as he wonders what Sonic is up to. Then, Sonic raises his head again and opens his eyes, keeping his face neutral. He steps forward, light and springy, already feeling the beat. He skips in a half circle briefly before throwing himself down onto the stage and starting to break dance.
break dance!
Shadow does a slow facepalm, shaking his head. There's a few gasps from among the audiences as the unexpected and impressive performance.
What?
Oh my god!
What are these crazy movements?
I don't know. It looked like he could fight too. Wow.
for the Son of Man came not to serve.
I don't know what's happening, but my God.
Holy shit, Johnson.
Did he just slide on his face?
Wow. Fuck!
Ridge and many others are staring with wide eyes.
Chose.
The beat starts getting faster and more intricate as Vector gets into it. Sonic grins a little when he notices the music changing and starts adding some cooler moves to his improvised dance.
Cool. All right.
Which
That
impresses the
was
audience
tight.
even more. Sally pauses with a forkful of food halfway to her mouth. Shadow also stares now, mesmerized by Sonic's twisting body and fluid movements. Even the servants are transfixed.
Can you do that on a dick? Got him!
Like that nigga saw Sonic helicoptering.
It's just like, man, need that spin cycle.
I need it.
I need it. No.
God.
The only person who seems uncaptivated is Scourge, who is finishing his food and barely watching Sonic.
Myself.
Hater.
Pussy.
Like, nigga, I didn't do that.
I did that yesterday when I was kicking Manic in the fucking
Nobody was here.
And press record. The rest of the Chaotix start to join in with their own instruments one by one.
Sorry. Idea. The Third Strike main theme. That's what song's going behind that.
Oh my God.
When I tell you I've done this so many times when I'm alone, I'm gonna do all the instruments and the vocals. Go ahead, John. Sorry.
Alright, Shadow tilts his head as he starts recognizing the dance moves. They're all based on Sonic's fighting style. Sonic kicks the same way.
There we go.
Right.
He's tried to kick Shadow's head in the past. Sonic twists on the floor the same way he sometimes dodges Shadow's attacks. Shadow smirks slightly.
Sonic battle.
No wonder. Yep. No wonder. No wonder he usually looks like he's dancing in battles.
A little tidbit from like Smash. I also appreciate the fact that they kind of incorporated the little dancey motions when he is like actually fighting and not doing some homing attack.
Right.
To death. 0 to death.
Woo!
Shadow looks around the hall again. Several guests are now tapping their feet or bobbing their head to the music. Manic bobs his head with a small smile of amazement, standing on his knees so he can see Sonic over the table. But then Scourge glares at him and he shrinks back down sheepishly. The Chaotix finally seem to come together, playing their improvised piece of music with newfound confidence and energy. Sonic feels the excitement in the room and grins widely as he starts giving the performance his all.
Oh, he's doing the most.
Shadow face palms again.
Oh no, he's smiling.
The music speeds up further as it draws to a crescendo. Most of the audience is tapping to the beat in some way, and some are having a hard time resisting the urge to dance. Even Scourge idly taps his hand rhythmically on the table as Manic cautiously returns to his watching position. Sonic feels the music approaching its end and builds up with several impressive moves. Then he performs a gravity-defying chain of spins and somersaults in a single jump, and when the music finishes, he lands in a kneeling position, inclines his head in a bow and extends a hand. The room sits in stunned silence for a moment. Then the audience erupts in deafening applause.
Woo!
Hey, yo, nigga, that boy
That shit was
good.
fire.
Good, man.
You must be crazy.
Mom, that
That
he a
boy
slave?
good.
He a slave? I ain't never seen no slave act like that.
Slaves be moving?
Damn.
God
No,
damn.
they look like depressed
Trying
and
to,
shit. Like,
trying to get me a little
they-
flair in there.
yeah,
you know
they
what
trained
I'm
that nigga.
When did Jigaboo learn how to tap dance?
Yo, hold up, man. Yo, Silver
Shadow.
trained that nigga?
Shadow.
I might need to hire Silver for myself, nigga.
Shadow, that's your Jimmy?
Like, where can I find one of them niggas? Like, like just a bunch of blue moving up there, goddamn. Like,
I couldn't even see him. Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Sonic grins to himself, still looking down. The Chaotix look very pleased, but then glance nervously at Shadow. Shadow returns their gaze for a moment, then nods and walks off. The chaotics are ecstatic. Scourge looks unimpressed and glances sideways at Sally, who is still staring while holding a fork full of food.
Are you going to eat that, princess?
Sally snaps out of it. She looks from Scourge to her fork and then back again, and regains her attitude from earlier. She continues eating without looking at Scourge.
Talking to me, nigger.
Scourge looks only mildly disappointed, like he was expecting that reaction.
Jesus.
Oh, we made it.
Yeah!
That was a lot.
It was.
Oh, cool. A short scene.
Right.
Yep.
Just run. Yeah, we run that one real quick.
Yeah.
Just Tails and Sonic. Chapter 72, Scene C22. Tails interviews Sonic. Interior. Interview room.
Tails and Sonic are now alone in the room. Sonic still stays on the floor instead of the chair. Tails holds a piece of paper with questions on it.
Hi again? You don't have to be afraid. I just want to ask you a few questions.
Sonic nods, still looking at the ground.
Have you maybe been reading some different comic books recently?
No, I am not able to read.
Right. And this is another lie. Don't try to make stuff up. You know I can always tell when you're not straight with me.
What? But you can't. Only my master can. Tails.
You remembered my name. Is something finally coming back to you?
No. I just noticed your tails. You have two of them.
Yeah. I kind of knew that.
And they're quite interesting. When you were born, did your village assume you were a bad omen sent by the gods?
Tails' sweat drops.
You bad news, cuh.
Yeah, man.
Is this one is
That was pretty short too. All things considered.
how does this end?
This is definitely a Bond scene where
Yeah.
their bond deepens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that one. We'll do that one, then we'll cut it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Chapter 73, Scene 68, Sonic's Time Out.
Time out!
Time out. Time right the hell out.
Time out!
Alright.
Oh man, time out's fun!
Time out is sweet. Halle Berry, here I come. Interior, Castle Halls. A minute later.
Shadow grumpily leads Sonic out of the throne room and into the deserted corridor outside. Sonic is still bouncing.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to
Shut the fuck up.
Sonic actually stops for a moment.
Oh!
But after looking at Shadow's angry expression, he bursts into laughter again.
What were you thinking?
Sonic grins and pans his outstretched hands.
Shadow, it was awesome. You should have seen their faces.
I did see them.
Sonic gestures to himself, grinning
It's me.
smugly.
You know, I know. Instant awesome. Just add hedgehog or what?
Man, off the perks. Man, it's off the perks, bro. Like, this Sonic is coked up. Pumped up.
Coked up.
It's the 90s.
That nigga is lit.
You could have gotten us killed. I can't believe you did that.
Aw, come on. At least I came up with something. They seem to like it.
Shadow tries to come up with a retort.
Which makes me think I should do an encore. I'm thinking something along the lines of too sexy for my gloves. What do you... Hey!
Shadow starts dragging Sonic to one of the rings embedded in the wall.
That's it. For the remainder of the evening, I'm going to tie you to the wall out here.
You can't do that. That's so not fair. I just saved our hide.
Yes, Sonic, and now I have to go back in there and try to explain your crazy song and dance number so nobody gets suspicious. Though I may as well be rearranging desk chairs on the Titanic at this point.
What? What about the emerald?
I'm pretty sure Black Doom will leave that as a grand finale. And I promise I'll come back for you as soon as the slave presentation part is over. But in the meantime, I do not want to be bothered by a room full of your newest fans trying to get a look at you. So you're staying out here, and that's final.
Shadow finishes tying Sonic to the wall ring. Sonic crosses his arms with a mock pout.
Heh. Spoil sport. As if a revolution without dancing was even worth having.
Sonic sighs and slides down the wall. He makes himself comfortable on the floor, legs stretched and hands behind his head.
But I'm warning you, you don't come back for me in 20 minutes tops, I will cut through this thing and come looking for you myself.
Hopefully you don't get, like, attempted rape again.
Right? Like, every time they leave Sonic by himself.
Just somebody want a
like,
piece of him.
Hey, come here.
Hey, what's up?
It's just like, dick out. Hey.
Hey.
Put it in you.
Put it in you, fucker. Yes, I don't doubt it. After all, this fight couldn't possibly become any more fantastic.
Of course. It's a well-known fact that everything's better with breakdance.
Shadow doesn't even reply and heads back to the throne room. Sonic watches him go inside and sighs quietly.
Shadow, you might not believe it, but I actually really don't want to cause you a nervous breakdown. I just wish I could show you how to have some more fun.
Yeah!
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, let's do it. Drug selling music. We don't do that.
No, we don't.
It's just a song.
This is a Christian podcast.
Right. It's out of all the religions. Yo, goddamn. Thank y'all. Thanks for listening.
Get up.
Yeah.
We'll be back. If the week goes as slow as it's going, we'll be back with another one on Sunday.
Shit.
Yeah, man.
But like just might focus up on the Patreon a little bit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
If not, be back Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later.
Yield.
Yeah.